Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They go play action here on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. On the give, it's Warren. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Steelers at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. I expect them to play really well here.
And he'll get 3 down the 34-yard line. You look at this Raiders defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Set. Panthers 60. Panthers.
A handoff for Warren. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he rifles one incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted. Start this football game, and nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Go! 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Check go.
They toss it to Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Raiders 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jaylen Warren with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Faking the give, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. You look at this Steeler defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for the secondary? Their smarts and
fighting through it. He's got space. Still going. He may go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
19, Cowboy 80. Come 19. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They'll run it. Warren trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Jeanty. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it. 3.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 23.
Back to throw, Darnold. They'll get this out to Jeanty. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Here's Darnold. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Up the middle, it's Jeanty. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Through an opening, and there he goes. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The end result, 21 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's a quick throw right side. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield, and if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Boswell's kick is good. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. Special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
2nd and 10. To throw is Darnold. Got his man, it's Thornton. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
1st and goal.
The run straight ahead with Gentry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. Tucker as the 1st half is winding down. And the Raiders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. A short one there to Freiermuth. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Targets Lamb on the comeback. The pass is complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
At the 19-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go! Cowboy 80, Panther 60, Panther 60. Hop, go!
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now run and one. Shedding the tackle, that gives him some room. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's one. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Boswell's kick is good. And they have regained the lead. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here? Picked up by Javon Harlan. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes this a 9-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
It's a gain of 20. And the Raiders first down.
Here's Darnold. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Now Darnold. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up third and 2.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And the Las Vegas first down.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. On the give, Jeanty. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. They're going to look to throw. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Vegas. 43 yards. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
First and goal, Raiders.
On the give. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. In motion goes the tight end. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So a 4th quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, that team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 3. At the 32-yard line.
Back to throw here. Toward the sideline. He will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down in the yard.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 49 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point now by Boswell.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 42. Steelers.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Down to about the 45. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On Another run on second down, trying to cover up. 108 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he's going to have a ringer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.